Today I'm at the campsite at Clearwater Lake in the Ocala National Forest, and now I'm going to be walking a little bit. Afternoon hike today, late afternoon, on the Florida Trail. This segment goes from Clearwater Lake to Alexander Springs. I don't have enough time to do that long of a hike, so I'm just going to be doing parts of this segment. I'll do some more in the morning. Just going to do a few miles today, and then in the morning do a few more. But it's a beautiful day for middle of July. It's not as hot as I thought it was going to be, and the sky, as you can see, which it's 4:30. Usually in Florida around this time the clouds are angry and thunderstorms are coming through, but it's pretty clear. That's good stuff. So I'm gonna enjoy this little hike and then hang out campsite. I don't know if you can see it too well on the video, but actually there's little slight changes of elevation, which is rare in Florida, going up and down. Sand hills that are all through this part of the forest. You know, the great American novelist and philosopher, and many other hats he could wear as well, Mark Twain, has attributed this quote, I think it's his: "Be good and you'll be lonely. Be lonely and you'll be free." And sometimes I think about that quote a lot when I'm out alone in the woods with just me and no one else around. And there is a freedom to that those of us who camp alone and hike alone and go on solo campouts and solo hikes know what it's like. It's what I commonly call good medicine. I don't know how well this will come out on the video, but there's a bear track. The ranger told me there's some juvenile bears out here, so I got to make sure I keep my trash in the bear-free trash can and everything in the car. One thing I learned is when you're camping, you should also take off your clothes you've worn all day and put those outside, or put those in the car and put clean clothes on. Any scent that you had from eating something will be on those clothes, and the bears will be attracted on it if you put it in your tent. So just an FYI. Amen to this sign. Unfortunately, the North American knuckleheads, the same people who litter and throw trash everywhere and don't care about anything but themselves, won't pay attention to this. And they'll just ignore this, and they'll feed alligators. And if someone gets attacked, they're directly responsible for it, because they fed the alligator and it lost its fear of people. So those of you who are not from Florida, or are from Florida and are a North American knucklehead, please take this sign as a warning: never feed an alligator. It's not good medicine, it's bad medicine. storm came. Stuck in the car. I hope when it's over, the tent's still dry. Otherwise, I'll be sleeping in the car tonight. Well, massive front of thunderstorms came through, so I had to retreat to the car. But I covered up the fire. I had the fire all set to go, or the wood and everything all set. It wasn't actually lit. I just covered up the wood for the fire with some trash bags, and it rained like a hurricane. It's finally over. Took it up, put a fire starter in, and it went right up. A little bit smoky that you can see there because some of the wood's wet, but for the most part, it went up pretty quick. So it's kind of nice to dry out now and relax a little bit. It's cooled down a lot because of the storms. And I haven't checked the tent. I'm afraid to look in the tent. I'm hoping the tent isn't flooded. I'm going to wait to do that till later. But overall, I made it through the hurricane, which is basically any thunderstorm in Florida. It's like a miniature hurricane. It's like an hour of just like a ridiculous storm, and then it's over. Instead of, you know, in most parts of the country you have like a rain all day. This is just a monsoon for an hour in Florida when it rains in the summertime.